I was sailing along when the very bad thing happened. Light became dark. My head banged so hard, my tummy hurt. All the seasons in one day. I had to keep going. The background to the very bad thing was, I guess, my own thought process as I listened to news accounts coming out from the Royal Commission into the historic abuse of children. So the sailor navigates through the very bad thing. When they share it with the help, and the help comes as an ethereal character out of the ocean and wraps the sailor in support and lifts them up out of this danger and this sense of being unsafe. It isn't just giving a step-by-step recovery to trauma, but it's a chance to open a conversation with a younger audience about, oh, if there was a very bad thing, what would that look like for you? What would that be like? And who could you ask for help if you were having a hard time? So it can be taken out of the setting of the sea and the storm into an area which is more, which is relatable to the child. Something that I've always been really strong about is, I guess, social justice, and bullying is something that you see as a teacher from time to time, and it's something that really strikes a chord within me. And I think that stems back to my own childhood. As an outgoing little girl, I wanted to be part of the group and included, and I learned very quickly that I wasn't going to be let in. I have a big sister. She is really clever and pretty. I wish I could do what she can do. She is my hero. But there is this thing with my sister. She has started to disappear. It's weird. Sometimes even her smile disappears and her voice changes. It's not her. So a lot of my writing comes from encouraging children and those who are sharing books with them to look at the world in another perspective and to perhaps consider someone else's point of view. And so you have the siblings' perspective on their loved ones, their big sister's eating disorder. So it's not focusing on the sick person, it's focusing on the impact around. My Verityville series is a fun picture book series, beautifully and colourfully illustrated. It's based on Coogee, and Verityville comes from the words verity, which means truth, and ville, which is French for town. So it's based on true things that happen in daily life, and every character in Verityville is a real person that I've met, and the stories represented are real things that have happened. We have wonderful people who are the very fabric and the infrastructure of our society, like the garbage guys, like the teachers, like the lollipop ladies, and the people that help us on the road. And all these people we take for granted. And I think that it is really quite lovely to step back and say, my life is better thanks to the others around me. And so the stories in Verityville, the little series of picture book series that I've created, have come from that, and from that desire to share a gratitude. Verityville has a whole set of new heroes in town, so we're going to have a book coming out with lots of different characters who all have a role to play. So we have pathologists, we have COVID testers, we have shelf packers, we have delivery people, we have doctors, politicians. They're all in this book, and I think it's going to be a really fun celebration of all the people who are doing what they can to support us and look after us in this pandemic.